what I've been trying to be lately. All I have to do is think of me and I have peace of mind. I'm tired of looking around, who's wondering what I gotta do or who I'm supposed to be. I don't wanna be anything other than me.
Previously on Patio Lanterns High, Kurt and Ryan were talking about their girl troubles and getting their girlfriends pregnant with lots of babies and the stresses of the upcoming big football game. Then they hit the high school hallways and met up with their girlfriends and had a bit of a feud. Next, Kurt got into a little bit of trouble and Ryan visited him at juvenile detention after Kurt kicked a guy's face in. Then there was a Halloween special. The timeline is a bit foggy as to when and how that occurred, but there was some spooky shit happening at Patio Lanterns High. Then the boys hit prom night. They dazzled, they dressed up, and they hit prom night, and they celebrated the last few weeks of their high school careers. And finally, the graduation ceremony where there was a shock. The principal was murdered, absolutely murdered, but the boys graduated. That was 2 years ago. So now let's check in with Kurt and Ryan and their post-high school careers. Oh, Ryan, thanks for coming over, man. And I just thought, I guess, that post high school life, everything would kind of come together, but I'm stuck in this soul crushing job working for the big man, the big money man. And my wife and my 6 babies left me to go to Miami. And I don't know. I just thought there'd be something more. I mean, how's your life coming along?
Hey, at least you have a job, brother.
So you don't have a job? What do you do?
Yeah, my aunt's giving me these crystals to sell to support my family, and I have about 40 crystals that I've just been going door to door trying to sell to support my family. My family, Kurt.
Well, at least you're still with your family.
They don't even look at me the same anymore. They see me like that same 17-year-old who got his girlfriend knocked up on prom night.
Do you remember that magical prom night almost 2 years ago today when we were the kings of the high school? We were the king of the high school prom. They didn't even name a queen because they didn't have room on stage, and everything looked so bright. We stepped under those patio lanterns outside to have a little bit of what I had in my flask, and the future looked so bright. And now look at us.
Now nothing's really worked out from high school. It's the same dynamic, the same arguments.
Oh, what's that? Oh, someone slipped these letters under our door.
Oh. Okay, I guess I better open it.
It's
no time like the present. Unemployed.
Oh. It says it was dated years ago.
How can that be?
Like 2023, but we're just getting them now. It's what? It's about school. It's about, they're saying that because of a few factors, including that our principal was killed at our graduation ceremony, that our diplomas are invalid.
What?
What? Is your letter the same?
It can't be. Yeah, it's saying the exact same thing. Invalid high school diploma. It said must return to Patio Lanterns High. That can't be. That can't be for us. I have 6 kids to feed.
Must return
I
to
got
Patio.
crystals to sell.
But what? This is crazy.
Oh,
I
my
mean,
girlfriend's gonna kill me.
well, do you have your high school diploma?
Well,
I don't think I've.
things aren't going well over here. My girlfriend's not gonna want to date a guy without a high school diploma. Some kind of skid. That can't be it, man.
But think about it, Ryan. This could be just what we needed. We go back to school and
solve this murder.
Wow. Diplomas.
My girlfriend could respect me.
Yeah, get new girlfriend.
Back from Miami.
You have always been talking about how you've dreamt of those high school hallways and skipping rocks out by the Chattahoochee.
Yeah.
This is our chance. This is a do-over. You can go back, solve the principal's murder.
Yeah.
Get some more girls pregnant.
Yeah.
And be kings of the school again.
Hey, it could be worse.
It says we're required to attend tomorrow.
Oh.
First day.
Better start selling these crystals.
Let's go.
Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten.
Lighting up our lives. Patio lanterns.
Patio lanterns.
Oh, hey,
Is that it? Is that
we ended scene there?
Yeah,
it was ended there.
end scene.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, if you're just tuning in,
If
you're just tuning in now, yes, Patio Lanterns High, much requested content. It's back. It is back after nearly 2 years or over 2 years of hiatus. We've teased season 2. Well, here it is. The boys are going back to school. So that was good. I feel like I really slept into my old character seamlessly.
Yeah, just like putting on an old pair of pants.
Yes.
You're kind of a little worried at first, maybe. Are you going to be able to fit them on? Is it going to feel the same? And I can confirm it did feel the same. That same awkward teenage self that gets embodied by the script that we write.
That was awesome. That's good. Yeah, I can't wait to see what comes next. But
yeah, we got to solve that murder. God damn.
I don't. I like that we immediately just switched to like out of character, and now we can talk about it like it's a real show.
You can review it.
Well, so now like as the kind of the audience, from the audience point of view, I don't remember how like the murder happened because I never went back and.
Yeah, I thought he was just mysteriously. He just got killed at prom night, and we just never expanded on it.
I'm wondering, did the principal even get? No, it wasn't prom night. Did the principal even get murdered? Because wasn't that like somebody's grandma died, or the grandma did it, or the grandma was the suspect? I might have to go. They're all on our Instagram page. Mm-hmm. I might have to go back and watch those clips and see what actually happened. Like, I don't even remember the principal dying. I don't think it was prom night. It was at the graduation ceremony, and he got shot. Maybe I think he maybe got shot.
Your guess is as good as mine, man.
I don't know. That's good. That's a good start, though.
Yeah.
What else is new?
Oh gosh, first episode 2026.
2026 coming in hot. Best year yet. Yeah. Yeah, how is the new year treating you? I haven't feels like I haven't seen you since last year.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Me and Kurt, we dined. We dined it up. Everyone likes to hear a review of our fancy dinner. And we
Yeah.
went to Bouchon's Bistro and we sampled all kinds of fare. Both of us got the three-course meal and we split escargot, which I've never had before.
And it was quite the escargot. It was just like it was slobbered in garlic and butter.
Yeah, I could take it or leave it. It didn't. I've been telling people it's kind of like the texture of an oyster without the seafoody taste, but just butter and garlic, pretty much.
Yeah. It just tasted like, yeah, at that point it was like lobster or shrimp or something just that was just absolutely soaked in butter and garlic. And I liked
Mhm.
it because I like those things, but it didn't have like a distinct flavor. So
Right.
maybe we need to like kind of just say hold the garlic and butter, or on one of them maybe hold the, or two of them because there's two of us,
I want to
hold the
taste the
garlic and the
snail.
butter. Yeah, I want to
Hmm.
just give it to us raw, like give us
Straight
to
up.
straight out of the, I don't know, they keep them in the fridge, I guess. I
Jar?
don't, in the freezer, the jar. Yeah, are they crawling around? Is it like a lobster tank except snails, and they're
It
kind
must
of
be. Yeah, they got to have them fresh after all.
you just reach your hand in there
Ah,
and grab
yoink.
one.
Here we go.
They have one at the front of the restaurant. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot. It has been a while because I think just the timing, we did it like on a Saturday, so it feels like it's been a bit longer since our last episode. But I forgot we did not have a chance to discuss the dinner with Rod with Bouchon on what was that, like the 20th or something?
That's
December
right.
20th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We've never been to Bouchon's. As you know, that those listeners that have been following us for a while, Rod's unfortunately closed down a few years ago, and then we moved to another place, which unfortunately closed down. Something about unruly guests. We drank all their beer, and they could no longer support that establishment, so they had to close down. And so we had to find a new spot, Bouchon's, and we're fingers crossed that it stays open another year. But yeah, we got the whole French experience that came in. Beaujolais. We got the Beaujolais wine. S'il vous plaît. Yes.
Yeah, the three-course meal. I'll hop in here, Kurt. I
Yeah.
think so it started with like appy, main, dessert, and I think my ranking of those meals, if anyone was interested, I'd say the appy was probably my best tasting little morsel, like the smoked salmon with the very like delicate lemon kind of sauce on there. The main maybe a little bit disappointing, but yeah, I described it to my dad. He didn't really like the sound of it. There was like some cabbage in there, kind of like a broth with
Yeah, it was kind of like
sausage
whatever they had left
and
over in the
yeah, it didn't
kitchen.
really wow me too much. I like it was good, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't yeah, it didn't knock my socks off. And then the dessert I think was they finished strong there. There was three
Yeah.
different mini desserts within the dessert, like a creme brulee, lemon custard, and like a berry compote kind of thing. So that's kind of my review of the meal. I think next time would be fun to just to get like a rabbit dish or something like that. Something unusual they don't get elsewhere in the Okanagan Valley.
Can you not get rabbit anywhere else?
I can't
Rabbit
think
a
of
French
anywhere.
thing? What
I
about
think it is.
ratatouille?
Yeah.
They have ratatouille, didn't they?
That's a vegetable dish, but yeah.
But it's French though.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And you're a veggie guy, aren't
I
you?
like veggies.
So-
Absolutely.
Yeah, they had. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I kind of weighed it in my mind. You're under pressure. The French they're very impatient and forceful, and they want you to make a decision. I couldn't decide between the 3-course menu. The way they write it out, it seems like such a good deal. It's hard to resist. Or I could go for one of these fancy unknown entrees that's written in extremely complicated French with many adjectives and whatnot. So I decided to do the 3-course, slightly different starter, but it was pretty good overall. Didn't break the bank, I don't think. It wasn't
That's
crazy.
the thing. Like the Bouchon's is perceived as being this really expensive place, but comparatively, like nights at Crafty or Rods probably came out pretty similar.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Similar,
Yeah.
maybe less. Probably.
Maybe even less.
Sheesh, with some of
Yeah.
those rod nights, yeah, maybe less. But that was good. Unfortunately, our guests could not attend with us, so we downsized to a 2-person table, and we just had an intimate evening.
As it should,
as we do.
should be. Yeah, as
We had a
do.
lot to catch up on. Many things to catch up on.
You did, yeah, just a couple guys reviewing our year, talking about our grind set for 2026. You know, businesses to start, wellness to get more well. You know, pushing our body and podcast to new extremes, new heights, like we always do for you. Yeah.
Talking about Alexander Grant, what does he have left to conquer in his esteemed career?
I wish I could remember what we were going off about Alexander Grant, because it was funny. Like, but I completely have forgotten what.
Well, yeah. So I think we didn't really get to him until like the last stop at Skinny Duke's, but we hopped around to a couple places. Wasn't that crazy out? Everyone was staying inside.
Pretty damn quiet. I was thinking people were just too hungover from the Friday night out on the 19th.
Yeah. And then we got into some Alexander Grant discussions at Skinny Duke's, and we didn't pay the full bill at the end of the night. We sweet talked him out of it because their machines weren't working.
Yeah.
I don't have no idea what we were talking about. We had big ideas for Alexander Grant. Unfortunately, none of us were taking notes, and we couldn't recollect the next morning what these ideas were. But we'll see if something pops up on his LinkedIn page or something else. I see you're wearing your new hat. Looks sharp. Patio lanterns really pops on the black.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a director with this one on, like you said.
I know. I love seeing Willem Dafoe and Steven Spielberg wearing our swag. That was a great favor of the boys to
Thanks,
throw
lads.
that on. Do a quick photo shoot.
Love to see it.
Instantly, what I thought of when I saw you in the hat and the vest. So that was good.
Yeah. I got some clothing considerations for PL Podcast, but I think we'll take those offline. Not quite sure where I want to take our clothing brand. There's a lot of power, and I kind of view the Patio Lanterns brand as our biggest intangible asset. That's always a big thing in accounting. We've both done accounting. Is like, how do you value something like Patio Lanterns, right?
You
it could be $1 on the balance sheet, but can you really put a price on it? So something to think about. Big things to come in 2026, and a big thing that's been on my mind, Kurt. I need like a live on air kind of help me through this process is my relationship to alcohol. And you might not like to hear it, but I'm thinking of trying out going sober for 6 months.
Why 6 months?
Yeah. So I've been having some issues in my tum-tum, my little
There
tummy.
we go.
Yeah, that's where it all begins for me, right? And there's been some more studies coming out, link in bio, about how alcohol really is just, even at moderate doses, isn't doing me any favors, causing some more leaky gut, messes with your sleep, all these kind of things. And I think I'm going to really try and make a push to heal my intestinal tract a bit. And I have a trade proposal with the universe. I'd like to give up alcohol except for weddings and bachelor parties, in exchange for being able to digest onions and garlic. That's kind of the trade I want to have happen. So if I give up drinking, it will kind of help create the infrastructure where I can put in some probiotics, prebiotics, heal my gut a bit more, and then maybe I can have less of this IBS reaction to onions and garlic, and I can digest it. I feel like that'd be a big win in life, Onions and garlic going out, it's in everything. It's an escargot.
I was going to say, how do you handle the garlic?
Not good, Kurt. Not good the next day.
You didn't look too good that rest of the night.
Yeah. So that's my proposal. That's kind of spurred me thinking about alcohol and how as a teenager and in my 20s, it's opened up a lot of opportunities for partying and meeting people and good times. And
Yeah.
yeah, I guess the benefits and the costs seem to be skewed in my 30s now, where I'm thinking, oh, should I try going out sober? So I was thinking of 6 months would give me time for my gut to heal, and then I have a few weddings in the summer, and I feel like it's important to still be able to drink for something like that.
6
That's like a
months
big
other than
event.
the huge, the odd bender, right?
Yeah, exactly. So what do you think? What do you think of that proposal?
You do you, man. I don't know. Yeah, alcohol. I could have told you that alcohol's not good for you. I know you were trying to convince me to saying it was okay to drink every day or whatever. That one lady was showing up, saying on her Instagram, whatever, it's okay to be drunk every day, whatever.
Right, yeah.
And I know I was very interested in the whole, what was it, the microdosing of alcohol that Mads Mikkelsen does in that Another Round movie. But yeah, I mean, do it. Fuck. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, if you want to, yeah, why not?
All right, it's on air. And to be clear, Lanternites, it's not a New
It's a
Year's
New Year's
resolution.
resolution.
It's
It
not.
totally
I
is a
I
New
hate
Year's
those.
resolution.
It just happened to come up around New Year's.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you're like looking back at the 2025 and
Yeah,
looking
blah blah
ahead. What do
blah
I
blah
want
blah
to
blah blah. No,
resolve to do
no,
this year?
I'm just doing it. It's
Yeah.
a goal that happens to be at New Year's.
If I quit alcohol, I would be so rich. I wouldn't even have time to be. I'd be podcasting with Travis Kelce and is it his brother that he podcasts with and
Sure.
Taylor Swift. I'd be so rich. I'd have so much money. I wouldn't know what to do with it. So
Well, that's the thing. I was thinking, how would our Bouchon's night have gone if I was not drinking? Instead of going to cocktails, do I get like an appy at one restaurant and then a main at another restaurant and then a dessert at another restaurant? Is that how sober people do it?
you get a mocktail. Some
Get
of
a
them have mocktails or the non-alcoholic beers, which actually do have a small percentage of alcohol in them.
Well,
Like point something percent. Just so you're aware. Some people
Okay.
don't know that.
in the mocktails or in the
In the non-alcoholic beer, isn't it like 0.6% alcohol? Like,
is that the kind of level
You
that they
can-
sell at like grocery stores? Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
brewery ciders?
well, you can get like Budweiser, like they have like non-alcoholic every Budweiser and stuff, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just do a dessert. You get your duck fat popcorn everywhere. Yeah, some of them might have you get into, I don't know, do you like soda still? You like soda
Yeah.
pop?
Yeah, I'll take a
Yeah.
soda pop.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big year for soda for me, but probably won't
Well,
get
that's the
away
thing.
with
Another thing
alcohol.
about the cost is big. Like, so we spent, I think it was $70 before tax for our 3-course meal. And then, we're going out for cocktails after. It's probably $20, almost $20 a cocktail.
Yeah, when it's
Yeah,
all said and
so
done. about
3
that.
cocktails. So it's like a cocktail equals like a course at a restaurant, whether it's like an appy or a main almost.
Mhm.
That's a lot of cash money, Kurt. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how this goes. But I think one thing about maybe going alcohol free is I already feel like I'm better than everyone. And it's exciting energy to bring forward into 2026. Like kind of scoffing at others who drink alcohol, much the same how I scoff at people that eat gluten.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't actually see your Christmas Day run or your New Year's Day polar dip post on Instagram.
Yeah, it did not polar dip this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no, it didn't polar dip.
I hear that's good for you.
Right.
Polar dipping. Like almost as
I
good
hear
as
that's
quitting
good for
alcohol.
ya. Huh? Yeah.
Almost as good as quitting
Yeah, you
alcohol.
gotta hop in a little sauna after that. Do you ever get sick of those wellness people? They come up on my Instagram, but maybe just in more an average way where they're sauna maxing, cold plunge maxing, like all this.
Everything's
all this-
maxing.
Yeah, everyone's going to the max. Well, it's just mid.
I don't see that. Mine's just going further and further down the Judy Hopps rabbit hole.
That
Yeah, mine is not. It's not that normal or tame to get the
yeah,
wellness
I think I was
stuff.
thinking more on my regular feed, not the reels section.
Same. Yeah,
Okay,
doesn't matter.
You get Judy Hopps everywhere.
Oh yeah, yeah, I get everything. You started it though.
Yeah.
You started sending me that shit. Yeah. No, I don't really get wellness stuff. I don't think. No.
Okay. Yeah, well, it's interesting. I was anticipating more maybe on air. You weren't gonna like the sober Ryan idea. You know, we like to have a couple soda pops when we're together.
Well, we're not together that often, so whatever. I'll be a maybe I'll yeah I'll maybe I'll be a bad influence next time, or I'll make some sarcastic
Yeah, like
remarks about it. But
will it make you want to get like more drunk when we're together? Like you're gonna want to have like twice the alcohol,
yeah, maybe.
or is it? Am I gonna pull you into it?
It won't. No, I don't think so. I'm sure we've all thought about it. I've thought about it. I did the dry January a few years ago. It was
Mm,
horrible. It decreased my or worsened my life experience in every way imaginable. I wouldn't recommend. So at least you're doing 5 more months than me. But yeah, I've thought about it. But no, you won't. I don't think you'll pull me in.
mm,
I need like a traumatic event, maybe like I don't know. Some drunk needs to beat me senseless one night in Penticton, and
yeah.
it'll all come to me, and I'll be like, this
That is
stuff's
fun. Like,
poison.
yeah, I got a lot of opportunity to workshop a backstory if people ask me why. You know, like, oh, it's for my health, blah, 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 blah. Boring. Like, I think we could really come up with something fascinating that I tell
It's
people. Like,
not like you're choosing to, I don't know, wear thongs. Like it's not. It doesn't need a backstory. Like it's pretty common, especially seems like more and more people,
do
young
people wait,
people,
let's hold up
don't
there.
drink.
Do people need backstories to wear thongs?
Well, like
You
it
might be
would,
you might be wondering
I'd
why
be
I'm wearing
wondering,
this
yeah, I'd be
thong. And I
wondering.
have a story prepared for you.
Exactly. People would wonder.
Mm,
With the alcohol, it's like, oh, it's probably because it's bad for you, or it's too expensive, or you're violent drunk or
yeah, yeah,
something.
yeah.
I don't know.
Mhm.
So it doesn't really need. You don't owe anyone any explanation.
Right. If he wanted to, he would.
Yes, absolutely.
Slay. Okay. Moving on.
Wow, what's next? So what's your next New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I have another question for you about the rancier travel policy to the US of A. So, you know, since Trump came in office, I've been very hesitant about going to the States. And of course, I went in May last year for a bachelor party to Las Vegas. Um, but even
Like,
then, it felt kind of icky. But we were like, oh, we already booked our we already booked our tickets. But now I feel like it's been almost a year of this trade war with the States. And am I gonna have to wait my whole life for the USA to be a morally good country to go to? You know, and who's getting hurt in this? Is it me? Is it just stupid? Is it a stupid travel policy to not want to go to the States? Or should I,
Ryan,
because they're doing
you're
all these
already
they're going on
I know where this is going. You're looking for a
all
cop
that.
out.
Should I
Ryan,
stay strong?
if you want to go to the States, go to the States. You don't need to give me this boo-hoo sob story about waiting multiple years. Clearly, you want to cave and go to the States. So just go to Florida, have a
Right.
time.
Alabama. When's the last time you were in the States?
Probably was what, Spokane maybe in 2023, late 2023 maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
So your lack
I
of
think
travel
so.
there hasn't had anything to do with politics.
Uh I too also think I'm like superior than those that go to the States.
Right.
But I don't really like the States that much to begin with. At least I've always just preferred to travel to basically any other country if I'm going to do a travel, because what I found is a lot of the states is similar to Canada. It's concrete, busy, bustling cities, and it's super freaking expensive. Where you can go to another country in Asia or hell, even Europe for the same price or quite a bit less, or South America or whatever. So I was never big on the States. There's still a lot that I would like to see and do there, but it's always been a bit below some other places for sure. So no, nothing's really come up where I've had to like be like, nah, don't want to go right now. It's just, I don't know. It makes it easier though, I guess. It's like,
Okay.
nah,
Kurt says reverse the travel policy. Go to the States if you want. A thumbs up.
buy American in your food mart, your grocery store.
It's over, huh? The trade war is done.
Yeah, I mean, we're focused on Venezuela, and we got other stuff going on.
Yeah, let's talk about Venezuela. Like, we're getting at this pretty.
The people want to hear our thoughts on the Venezuela
thoughts.
situation.
Yeah, let's go to the news desk here. Just in that Nicolas Maduro and his wife got kidnapped. Yeah, I saw some photos of the big DEA jackets, the Drug Enforcement Agency. They were hauling them out of the helicopter or the plane or whatever it was. Yeah, there's
full-on Call of Duty mission.
That's what it feels like. It doesn't feel like this is real.
It feels like a parody.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. What is life? Really, it just continues on. Yeah, you know, a lot of commentary out there. Everyone's afraid to poke the bear. You know, our leaders over in Canada, they don't want to say that was a fucked up thing to do. You know, they'll just say, oh yeah, Venezuela should have their own elections. It's like, cool. How about the fact that U.S. just invaded a country and kidnapped their leader and took him back for a trial? Like, that's wild. That's insane. So the lack of rule of law is just, Trump is just doing whatever the hell he wants, and yeah, that's pretty wild to watch. And what does that mean for the average Joe? Not a whole lot, but it's just crazy to watch. Like you said, Kurt, kind of does feel like it's like a Call of Duty mission kind of style. Like
it's such a weird time. We've talked about it before, but it feels just surreal whenever you, like, the first thing I see before I even have a chance to digest any news like that is just memes on bombings, people getting shot and killed, the president getting kidnapped from his own country, and it's just like these crazy memes, and I'm just scrolling and smiling and stuff, and it just feels so.
That's how you found out about it, huh? Like, it wasn't like you're watching global news at 5:30. You were on Instagram, and then you're like, haha.
Yeah, well, no, that's not. I don't do that. I don't know I don't know exactly. It could have been X, could have been the Gram, could have been Reddit, could have been Castanet. I don't remember exactly where it hit me first. Probably Reddit or something. It was the top story. I was like, huh? What's going on? What's going on?
But yeah, back to the Canadian leaders not really criticizing, or not a lot of international leaders criticizing the move, is because everyone's afraid about the trade policy with the States. You know, do you have our free trade agreement between Canada, Mexico, and the US coming up, or they keep on wanting to revise it for whatever reason? And yeah, it's crazy that no one wants to say, hey, like, that, you shouldn't do that. And it's because of the trade policies in negotiation right now. So if anyone pipes up, they're just going to get hammered on these tariffs, essentially. So it's kind of a tool just for him to do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah. So what do you think? Are they going to get oil production ramped up here?
Probably.
In Venezuela?
Yeah.
It sounds like it's going to take years and years to actually.
Yeah, I've heard hundreds of billions of dollars in investment needed. Of course, their oil reserves were nationalized before, so they'd have to change their whole legal system really to commodify it and put it on the market. But then it's like the U.S. is going to run the country for the foreseeable future until they can get like someone favorable looking good in the elections. I don't know. That's Ryan's political take. And stay tuned for more geopolitics from two guys that don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. No, that's very interesting. I can't wait for more. And we're only January 5th.
Wow.
What else? What other news has happened? What other news has transpired that you want to talk about?
Oh gosh, what other news? The snowpack this year is interesting. It's been another year of just like no snow at the valley bottom, essentially. This is just I don't have any stats to point to, but I'm just looking around. There's no snow here in the bottom of Nelson. There's no snow in Kelowna. There's no snow in Penticton. And I feel like that's just it's so strange to see. Still kind of, I don't know what to think about it, but it's like something feels off. And then when I look up in the mountains, there's a lot of snow. Like I think Nelson's probably close to 100% snowpack up in the mountains, but down the valley, it's like, what the hell's going on here, Kurt?
Yeah, it brings me back to my January, my dislike for this month of January. I know you're a big November guy. Well, January, especially when there's no snow and like when I'm not actively participating in winter sports like skiing, January is just a colder November. It's just a colder November with less holidays. I mean, it's got Jan 1, but that's basically Christmas. That's basically a December holiday. And then there's nothing really to look forward to for a while. So January is right up there with my least favorite months of the year.
Are all your lights are gone?
Gone, destroyed.
You put them
smashed
up in
each
November.
bulb with a hammer.
Yeah, gone. So you got nothing in your life.
Yeah,
nothing.
I have nothing
except for this podcast.
Yeah, I'm super glad Patio Lantern's high. I had actually written back. I have a notepad here, and I wrote, I don't know when it was, but I just said, I think we have to bring back Patio Lanterns high. I need to ejaculate my creativity. Like I need these what's the word? I need these like venues or these ways to explode my creativity. Otherwise it all gets bottled up and I go crazy. I pull my hair out. So I'm super glad that Patio Lanterns High is back, and we had such a banger episode to kick off season 2 today. But especially in these miserable Januaries. Although I think I'm not a New Year's resolution. I do have some goals and stuff I wrote down, but nothing I wrote down. But I was going to try and be a little bit more positive this year, a little bit more back to the old me. So a little less January sucks to January is okay. January is just okay with me.
Yeah. Let's all be part of Kurt's creative explosion, huh? A big release, a big creative.
The big release is coming. I am coming. Yeah.
Big guests that we want to get on. Is there anyone that we want to put out into the Patio Lanterns universe that we want to get on the show?
Well, we've tried. We've swung big, and what do they say in baseball? Strike. What's that?
I was trying to pull something up on.
You watching reels? Am I boring you?
Yeah.
You watching Judy Hopps reels?
Judy Hopps. Yeah, I'm trying to look at our just gooning live on the show here. Trying to look at our messages here. Yeah, our prospect Lewis Saunderson.
What did he say?
He said we should reach out in the new year, and it is in fact the new year, Kurt.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of like what kind of guests do we want to bring on? Our history has more or less been friends or just the most random people possible that we find on Instagram, creators that's
where we got to go. I think is the random people, because friends are good too. So if we have some friends, some Lanternites that want to come on, for sure, offer their perspective on the trade tariffs and Venezuela and stuff like serious stuff like that, sure. But the randoms, because it's really hard to get the Taylor Swifts and the Haley Welch's on the podcast. It's really hard to get their attention. The Joe Rogans, those types of figures. So we try and find that niche market where it's just the right size. The Paul Flarts and the Kurt, what's his last name? Kurt
Steed.
Yeah, Kurt Steed. He's getting bolder and bolder on there too.
That's a good progression.
Yeah.
One thing, over the holidays, people send me different podcasts to listen to while I'm on the road, and I'm getting more and more perturbed by the sales going on in these shows. Like they're advertising for shit, and they're not open about it. It's no longer about having an ad read, a good, honest ad read, which still does exist, but they'll have someone on their show and then they'll reference like a bunch of other products or a bunch of other shows that they'll pretty much like prompt you, the listener, to go and look up. And I caught myself doing it after one of these podcasts and I was like, what the fuck? Like they just incepted me.
They got you.
And you can trust that we'll never do that because we don't really know how. So
well, we don't have
a good thing going for Patio Land.
What do you mean? Like they're getting guests on to talk about ads, or
yeah, they get guests on to talk about like some research or whatever it is they want to talk about. But then they'll also do like hidden product placement, like within their talk, and they'll plan it out ahead of time. Like I remember seeing it on Joe Rogan where they had this guy on for hunting. And he was, talking about his biology research, and then all of a sudden he was talking about this new like hunting, like these pants that he wears that are super quiet because they have this new material that he developed. And then I was like, like I'll look out these pants because I'm a fucking little Sam.
So they don't even give they give you a little breadcrumbs and then
to make you work for it. Yeah. And I think that's the new like embedded advertising. And I was listening to another show about, I think it was Huberman Lab about alcohol. And it felt like there was just a bunch of stuff.
Got you big on that one, 6 months.
Yeah.
There goes 6 months.
Yeah, it totally he got me there. And then, but there was also gave me the ick, all these like, different, like there's all the things he was referencing, all these different like shows and episodes and blah, 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 that I felt like I couldn't really trust them.
Gives me the ick when people say that.
Right.
That I haven't seen that. I don't listen to a lot of like a wide variety of podcasts. Like it's mostly like hockey stuff. And then there's a few that I mixed in there, like Michael Barbaro, The Daily. You may have heard of it. But in all those cases, it's obvious. They're like they might even say they're doing an ad read, or it cuts to a pre-recorded audio, or like it's really obvious. And then you can watch some videos sometimes on YouTube, or people they're like us. They're following our footsteps. They have the video podcast going, and they have the blatant product placement of Pepsi Cup or whatever. But I haven't seen what you're saying, where they're like, I'm wearing this new hoodie. I don't know. It's really soft. You can't hear my stomach growling from all the garlic I'm trying to digest. And you should look it up.
If your listeners have a problem digesting garlic, like
you should try this. It really helps. Helps me in the bedroom.
Garlic, I got these huge boners. But there's another thing in podcast world, and it's been like this for a few years, is that podcasts are just used to clip. They just take little clips from the podcast to put on Instagram or TikTok. And then that's like the bites to get people to listen to the show.
Clips are big, for sure. Yeah. If you want to grow, I mean, actually, I don't know what I'm actually talking about, but I would say, if you want to grow, you need to clip it and post it on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter or all the above. And then you can get people tuning in. So you see that all the time on accounts where they have all these clips. So we have a few clips on our account, but it's like, it's a lot of work to clip all the time.
Clip it.
Yeah. So I'll try and clip the Patio Lanterns High, because that's like a marquee moment in the show. But Geez, clipping every episode. We need a full-time producer here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Maybe some clothing sales. Yeah, check out our website, Patio Lanterns, Wix, patiolanterns.wix.ca.
I think it's still on. I think the best way is just to go on our Instagram, and I have all our links. I think I haven't gone on our website. Yeah, go on at PL Podcast and check out all our links there. We've got a LinkedIn, we've got a website, we've got Instagram. Did you start a TikTok? I don't know if that's in there.
Yeah, I haven't logged into TikTok for a while, so maybe we've gone viral there, but it's probably been.
Could you imagine? We didn't.
Just no idea.
And no one knew like how to like reach us or get to our podcast feed, so it's just kind of stayed like isolated.
Totally.
I don't know. That'd be awesome.
But, you got anything for me, Curdy boy?
No. I was just thinking about Jason Bourne again. As I do, like this is kind of what I lie awake at night and think about. Is this stuff pops into my mind. So I didn't watch any more Jason Bourne, but I watched all these films in quick succession, so they kind of just replay on my brain. And the way he escapes captivity or rooms is very Michael Myers-esque. If you've ever seen the Halloween movies, especially the end of the movies where the first one, I think the end of the movie, he's pushed out the window, he's shot maybe several times, and then they take a peek out the window and his body, it's gone. You see him starfished on the lawn, and then a few moments later, look, and he's gone. And it's very Jason Bourne. He's kind of the Houdini of the kind of, I don't know, cop world, CIA world.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that would be your vibe at the office. Like you're always kind of disappearing and reappearing, keeping people on their toes. You never know when daddy's listening, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Daddy Bourne.
Yeah, let's end it.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I'm happy.
It's January. We're tired.
Yeah. Later. See you later, everyone. Check out our website, I guess.
This could be the start of something.